Oh my god, there it is. I'm playing it. Jesus Christ. Do you remember this song? We had a robot when we were in Tau Ceti that would play this song constantly. It was ridiculous. See, Yohei and I were actually astronauts at one point a couple years ago, and we were in when we were on the UESC marathon, and there was a number. There was no, that was later actually. No, we were in this. We were in the Phobos station, and we had this robot that would It had like one of those implants that made it more human, and it loved music, specifically the Tequila song, and everyone, liked it. But after a while, it got really obnoxious. Do you remember? It would play at 4 o'clock in the morning. Do you remember that?
I do remember that.
That was really obnoxious. That was really obnoxious. Really loud, too. So, we tried to unplug the robot, and the robot wouldn't have it. It was ridiculous. But do you remember that time when we were on... Where was it? It was Alpha Centauri, and we got... It was really fun. We were doing this prospecting mission where we were supposed to see if the planet had deposits of what was it? What were we looking for? Energon, right? And we had gone out, and for those of you who have not been to not Tau Ceti, but Alpha Centauri, it's a fucking miserable dump. The whole place is desert, except it's a sulfur desert. So, it stinks like hell, it burns your eyes, it's really miserable, and the wind is awful. So, because of the wind and the dust storms, we have to have this, cord attached to the lander. And, as you walk, you walk away, and you do your mission, and then you just follow the cord back. So, Yohei and I were out there for, 3 hours doing this miserable job. I think it was your visor. It had a crack in it, so your eyes were drying up every few seconds, and so we were out there for 3 hours, several miles out, and then the cord had broken at some point, so we had no idea where. We realized this just as we were about to turn back. Luckily we had locators, that would locate the ship, but it's still really fucking hard to find your way back. But anyway, I had just bought this robot. It's called a prerogative droid, and what it is it's this robot, and I have a hard time following my schedule. I'm supposed to be in bed officially at 10:30 every night, but in the mess hall, well, I won't go into it, but we. We had a lot of... There are some funny stories about the mess hall. But, so I bought this robot that would remind me to go to bed. But the day that I opened it, I was programming it, and, it was, in broken English, and because it wasn't, a human design, And so we set it... I accidentally fucking had it set at an English accent, so you could choose the varying accents. You could choose German and all that stuff to make you comfortable, and there was 2 settings for English. There was an American English accent and there was an English accent. So I had this fucking robot with an English accent going, "Are you sure you don't want to go to bed?" Stuff like that. And it was the most obnoxious thing. And the thing is, it floats, so you can't turn it off. You'll go to reach for it and it'll... Anyway, so this thing, we were out so late that it decided to remind me to go to bed. Now, we were lost in the desert, but this fucking machine found us outside through the storm, and, we thought we saw something help, coming for us, but it was a fucking droid. And every step of the way, for, 4 hours back to the lander, we had this goddamn robot following us, going, shouldn't you be in bed right now, old chap? Stuff like that. It was the most obnoxious thing in the world, and we couldn't find it. And we go back home, and we hear Tequila, and we haven't been able to listen to it for, it's been a while. It's been like, how long has it been?
I don't remember that.
It's been like at least 2 years. I mean, we just like, I think that was like one of the missions that we just said, you know, okay, we have to go back. We have to like apply to the UED and do something else. But it was ridiculous. Never again. I don't ever want to go back there. To Alpha Centauri. That was horrible.
Yeah.
All right. That's our story for today. Bye.
Bye-bye.
And that's the end of our show. Yeah.